off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops, a great millstone, teaching and room and well. Peace, citations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. All right. So again, Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. Okay. And ultimately, the people in the world, they hate the light, man. This song that the hopeful elect are singing and pushing forth, the vibration that we're pushing forth, the light that we're showing forth into this world of darkness, okay, they hate it, okay, they despise it, okay, because ultimately it's a reminder of their evil doing, okay. So it says here in Galatians 4:16, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And what is the truth? The words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. That is the truth. To follow after Yahweh Shai, follow after righteousness, to serve the Lord and to keep his commandments. That is the truth. Okay? And they hate it because the world will not conform themselves to the will of the Lord until Yahweh Shai comes back and installs righteousness on the earth. Okay? And that degeneracy, that darkness comes from the fact that Isa Edom, the wicked, the vilest of all beings, okay, viler than the earth, is in rulership. And just as the ruler of the city is, so are the inhabitants. So just as the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked, now the whole earth is under the vibration of evil, under the vibration of ignorance, under the vibration of darkness. Okay? And then now, when you depart from evil, you become a prey, you become an enemy. Okay? You become something, you become, as I say, an anomaly, something that is not supposed to be, man. You become a glitch in the system, and ultimately, the people that are still connected to the matrix, they want to get rid of you, man. You become a problem, okay? Because ultimately, to be a part of the problem is not a solution, but when you become a solution, you become a problem to the problem. When you have the answer, you become a problem to the problem. This whole world is under the vibration of wickedness. And when you turn to the Lord and you find the answer, because it says what? The truth shall set you free. We are free from the evils of this world. We are free through the cleansing of our minds, through the purifying of our minds, through the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And that freedom scares the world. Okay? Because again, they do not want to submit themselves to the will of the Lord, man. Okay? Because there's only one way that you can obtain the love of the Father, is if you have wisdom, and is if you attain unto, if you bow down your neck unto the instructions. Okay, but the people in the world, they rather live a lie. They rather side with the devil and live a lie because it's easier, it's simpler, it's more comfortable to the flesh. Okay, they despise the fire. Okay. So it says here in Isaiah 30:9, starting, and ultimately that's the mindset of the wicked of Israel, okay? Because ultimately we don't really care about these heathen. These heathen were made to serve us anyways, okay? But the heathen, the wicked of our people, they have a heathenistic mindset, okay? They have not, they don't want to acknowledge who they are ultimately, man. They want to stay in the filth, okay? They would rather stay in the filth than to cleanse their ways and to turn to the Lord. It says here in Isaiah 30:9, this is a rebellious people. A rebellion goes into going to war. So ultimately, they're fighting against the Lord, man. So that's why they're, just as the Lord said, he that is against me, he that is not with me is against me. So as our people, the 2/3 of our people, the wicked of our people is a rebellious people. That means that they are against the Lord and his ordinances. Okay. Lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. That means that they're in complete darkness. If you don't hearken unto the law, if you don't submit to the law, you're in darkness. Okay? Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. They love lies. They would rather side with a lie. It says what? They made lies a refuge. Okay? They made lies their habitation, man. They live in a lie and they love it so. They would rather you tell them that the kingdom of Esau will be a perpetual kingdom. They would rather hear about a prosperity doctrine than to hear that this kingdom is going to be destroyed. Okay, because their hope is in this kingdom. Okay, their whole life is based off Esau ruling. Okay, their whole life is following after Satan, just as it says, they are you are of your father the devil, and the will of your father you will do. Okay, that's why they will not submit themselves to the Lord. Okay, because it says what? You cannot serve two masters. Okay. That's why and no lie is of a truth. So the fact that you believe in the lie, the fact that you would rather believe in the lie than to turn your ways, that means that you're of the devil, regardless. Okay? All right. So again, believing in the 100% truth of the doctrine, that means that you're with the Yahushua. That means that you not only that you hear the song, that you can now also sing that song. When you sing that song, you become a problem to the problem. You become a problem to darkness. Okay. And that's why they want to eradicate you. They want to get rid of that solution, because they would rather stay in the spirit of error rather than in the spirit of truth. And that is why we that are in the truth, that us that are in the know of the us that have been enlightened by the spirit of prophecy, we are a problem to the world, because we're reminding them that there is a judgment for their iniquity, for their judgment, for their evil. Okay, for the fact that they forsake the Lord. Okay, he says here, ultimately, is because their whole life, like I said, is a perversion. Their whole life is based off the fact that there is no condemnation for going to for forsaking the Lord, but there is a power. It says that the fool has said in his heart there is no power, but there is a power, and he's watching everything that these people are doing. So they're gonna be judged for their evil, which in their mind they think it's not evil. Okay, in their mind they think that they're because again, Isa Edom has pushed ignorance, has pushed darkness in the world. So these people don't, they are unknowingly serving Satan. Okay, unknowingly they're serving Satan. But it's not because you don't know that you're not doing it. You're still serving Satan. Okay, if you're not serving the Lord, you're serving wickedness. Okay, so it says here, get verse 11, get out of the way and turn aside our path, because the cause the Holy One of Israel to cease before us. Okay, so again, they say they want the Lord to cease from us. We're starting with the prophets. They want this word, they want this message to be blotted out. Okay, that's why they're going to come with the, that's why there's going to be a famine of the word. Okay, ultimately, that's the Lord's will. But also the elites of the world, they don't want to hear this song anymore, man. They don't want to hear that there's judgment coming. Okay, they don't want to hear that their kingdom is on their way out, because in their inward parts, their inward thoughts is that their house will remain forever. In their heads, they're going to rule forevermore, man. That's why they're going to come down with great wrath, trying to implement the MOTB, trying to implement a new world order, as they're trying to do, set it up right now, man. Okay, unbeknown to them that this is all the Lord's will. Okay, even as the unbelievers, even as the wicked, doing what they're doing right now, they're only playing their part in the greater scheme of things. There has to be a protagonist, there has to be an antagonist, and they're just playing their part. They're just doing what the Lord wants them to do. Okay, all right. Just as it says, the deceiver and the deceived are his. Okay, and in him is strength. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. All right. But again, the mindset of our people and the mindset of the people that are in the world are in complete darkness and gross darkness is ultimately that they want to ultimately stop the words, stop the words of prophecy to come out. Okay, they're gonna put it in their wicked decrees to make it illegal for us to go out in the highways and in the byways to preach. So in some places, I believe there in some places in the world, they're starting, if not already, they're starting to ban the Bible. Why? Because to them, because they're offended at the word. Because again, their deeds are evil, and the Bible is a reminder of their wickedness. They don't want to be reminded that they're doing evil. They want to live in that fake reality where where everything that they do, there is no consequence for it. The Bible, is a reminder that there is a consequence for iniquity. Okay, and they hate that. Okay, they're ashamed of the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, because their deeds are ultimately evil. Okay, it says here in Hebrews 4 and 12, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and the joint marrow, and the discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. So when you hear the words, when we're out there in the highways and byways, man, it changes you inwardly. Okay, because the word is spirit. Okay, even if you don't agree with it, just hearing it, it affects you mentally, man, spiritually. Okay, even carnally in a sense, man. Okay, because if you're in a righteous mindset, you will abstain. You will abstain from walking after the flesh. Okay, that's a physical, to depart from the flesh, and to move and to walk towards righteousness, to work towards to feed the spirit. That you have to first let go of the flesh, and that itself is abstaining from evil. Okay, when you abstain from evil, that's starts in the physical. Okay, not doing what you're doing back in the world, man. Okay, and that's what's gonna cause these people in the world to look at you in a different light. Oh, this guy changed. I liked you better when you smoked weed. I liked you better when you were gangbanging. I liked you better when you were doing this and this. Now every time you want to talk, it's about the Bible, man. Okay, you become a buzzkill or this and that. Okay, but again, they hate you because they hate the light. They see that you've become a new creature and they can't have you around because now they are a reminder that they're going the wrong way. You have become a living embodiment of the word, and now and just as the word is a mirror, okay, you became a mirror unto them, and when they see you, they see the fact that they are not doing the right thing. So like, okay. So again, it says here. Let me bring that out real quick. First Peter 4:1. For as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh. So again, the suffering started in the flesh from abstaining from evil. Yahushai did not commit any sin. Okay, he didn't suffer starting on the cross. He suffered in the sense that he had the same afflictions as us. Okay, he was in the flesh. He suffered the same temptations as any other man. Okay, but he overcame. Okay, he overcame the temptation. Okay, but that's what it means that he suffered in the flesh. That goes beyond him dying in the cross. He suffered because he was in the flesh. Okay, so he suffered for us in the flesh. Arm yourself likewise with the same mind. So with the same mindset, with the same attaining unto the spiritual things. Okay, going higher than the fleshly, going higher than the fleshly aspect of things. Seeing above, seeing the kingdom, seeing the reward for walking after righteousness and doing the will of the Lord. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin. Okay, so again, mortifying your members, killing the inner man, so like a killing the outward man, so that the inner man can become stronger and stronger and stronger day by day. Okay, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of man, but to the will of the Most High. As just as Yahushua said, what my meat is to do the will of him that sent me. That's the mindset that we have to have. And just as just as Yahushua sent us. And just as he told Peter, what did he say? Feed my sheep. If you love me, do the work. If you love me, edify the flock. If you love me, convert the sinners of Israel. If you love me, go out in the highways and byways and prophets and bring out the word, man. Okay? Do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, keep the commandments and fear him. Why callest thou me Lord and do not the things that I tell you to do? Okay? In order for you to be a true servant of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, you have to follow him, you have to obey him. Okay? You have to reverence him. Okay? To the point you have to want to be like him, man. Okay? He is your biggest example. Just as these people in the world, they reverence these rappers, okay, these entertainers to the point where they want to imitate them. You have people even to this day. You have people who imitate Michael Jackson, Elvis, okay, Tupac, and things of that nature. We will have to emulate Yahweh Shai. He's our example. He is our idol. Okay, the same way that these people idolize Lil Uzi, okay, Jay-Z, okay, and the people of that nature, Denzel. We have to idolize Yahweh Shai because he is worthy of praises. Okay, the Lamb of the Lord. Okay, the Lion of Judah. Okay, he is worthy of praises. Why? Because he overcame the flesh. No other man has done so. Okay, and that is why he is the one that we have to follow. Okay, just as we follow, and again, even just as we follow, just as Paul said, follow me as I follow Yahushua. The Lord has given us the teachers. Okay, he has given us examples. We have the word and we have men that we can emulate also to get closer and closer and closer unto Yahushua, unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay, so it says here, I'll read that again. First Peter 4:2, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the lust of the flesh of men, but to the will of the Most High. For the time past of our life may suffice us that we wrought the will of the Gentiles, where we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, reveling, banqueting, and abominable idolatries. Okay? Wherein they think it's strange, okay? They think it's strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of right, speaking evil of you. Now that you've changed, now that you conformed yourself to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, they look at you as an enemy. They look at you as a prey. They look at you like you're strange, okay? because now you believe in the Lord. You're abstaining from the flesh. You're not going after the ways of. You're not following after the vibration of the world. You're going against the current, and them they see you as weird. Okay, they don't understand. Yo, what this guy changed. Okay, now they start speaking evil of you. They become an enemy of you because now you're following after the right way. Okay, but that being said, uh, we're not to be ashamed. We're not to be to lose faith because of these things happening. It's supposed to happen. Okay. As a matter of fact, it says what? It says here in Luke 6:22, blessed are ye when men shall hate you. And again, it starts with the fact that they hate the light, they hate Yahweh Shai. When men are going to start to hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, they'll stop calling you over, stop trying to hang out with you, starting to talk shit about you. Okay, it says what? And shall reproach you. That's that talking shit. You know, they don't call you anymore. They don't hit you up. They start talking shit about you and cast your name out as evil. Okay, for the Son of Man's sake. So the fact that they speak evil of you because you follow after righteousness, which is really that's really a show of how the world is in gross darkness. They speak evil of you because you're following after what is good. Okay? Let that sink in. They speak evil of you because you're doing the right thing. It shows you that really the people that are in the world, they're not with you, man. Okay, the people that are in the world, they're enemies, man. Okay, just as they hate us, we're supposed to hate them, man, to a certain extent. Okay, because it says what? The just is an abomination unto the wicked, and the wicked is an abomination unto the just. And just as if they had the opportunity, starting with Isa Edom, if they had the opportunity, they would kill all those that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and love him. Okay, and they keep his commandments. Just as we're gonna go into it, just as it says in Second Ezra 16, it says that in that time you will know who are my chosen one, because they're gonna come and persecute the righteous, those that fear the Lord, man. Okay, they're gonna target those that fear the Lord, those that refuse to bow down to the satanic system that they're trying to put in place. Okay, we're gonna be targets. Why? Because now we're becoming an enemy unto the world because we walk after righteousness because we tell them the truth. Okay, and they hate the truth, man. Okay, so again, uh, and cast your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy. Okay, we're supposed to be happy, not discomforted or ashamed or feel distressed. Rather, we should be jumping of joy. Why? For behold, your reward is great in heaven. The Lord is seeing that. It's like, yeah, man, you're willing to undertake all this mocking, scoffing, betrayal, being brought on a low level for me. Well, that's beautiful, man. Okay, your reward will be great in heaven. Okay, don't worry, your reward is with me. Okay, for in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. So the prophets, the men of the Lord, those that are following after righteousness, they suffer the same fate. So the fact that you're suffering right now, you're the fact that the world hates you, ultimately just as they hated Yahweh Shai, okay, that is a good thing. That means that you are on the right path. Okay, just as it says, woe unto you when men speak good of thee. Okay, you're supposed to be hated. Okay, because again, the whole world is under the vibration of Isa Edom the wicked. Okay, you're not supposed to be expected to be liked, even if you try. Because again, put that into perspective. We're doing what is right. We're showing love to the world. We're showing them how to be civil. Okay, the law, statutes, and commandments is really set up it's common sense on how to interact. Well, first of all, how to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and obtain his love, and second of all, how to interact in society. Okay, and the fact that we're doing that the right way, we're attaining unto perfection. Okay, by following after the law, statutes, and commandments, they started to speak evil of us because them themselves they are wicked. They hate the light. They rather do evil than to do good. Just as it says, my people they have no knowledge. To do good they know not, but to do evil they know. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, and they love it so. Okay, so let me see what else I have. This piece, but there's no need to. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up. It's there, man. John 15:18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Okay, before because Yahweh is from the beginning. And we're not, just as it says, that transformation, because when you're smoking weed, when you're committing adultery, when you're in the club every week, okay, doing all sorts of madness, when you were the plug, okay, they loved you, okay. But once you change, they hated you. Why? Because you started to follow after righteousness. You started to kill the flesh and walking in the spirit, and them themselves are not willing to do the same. Okay, that's why they separate themselves from you, and cast your name out as evil. Okay, if you were of the world will love his own. Okay, if you were wicked like them, they would love you. Okay, if you were a cutthroat, they will love you. If you were an adulterer, they will love you. If you were a liar, okay, they will love you. If you were an idolater, they would love you. Okay, but it says what? But because ye are not of the world, we are not of the world. Okay, but I have chosen you out of the world. The Lord has separated us from this, from iniquity, from filth, from evil. Okay, it says what? Therefore, the world had hated you. Ultimately, it's because of jealousy. Ultimately, it's because they were not chosen of the Lord. We are precious in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Shai. The rest, they're fit for destruction. Okay? The fact that the Lord has given us this knowledge it shows that the Lord loves us, man. It is the grace of the Most High that He has given us this knowledge, and He decided to cleanse us. Okay, take us out of the filth and wash us and purge us from our iniquity, man. Okay, the Lord will not treat us the same as the filth of the earth, man. Okay, the Lord will not treat us the same as these other nations and even the wicked of our people, man. And that's why they're jealous. Okay, because in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, they are reputed as nothing. Okay, while the Lord has found, while we, according to the Lord's will, we have found faith and mercy in the according to the will of the Lord. Okay, and that speaks of the elect. Okay, the elect and the great multitude. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. You brothers and sisters watching the video. Okay, so it says here, remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. So again, just as Yahweh went through hell, we also have to go through hell, man. Okay? If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. So if they are of the flock of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, they will hearken unto the word. Okay? Okay, if they belong unto me, they will hear the word. They will change their ways and they will conform to the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? That's what it means. Okay? If you really belong unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you will change. Okay? They are gathered by the word. Okay? We ourselves, we can't do nothing. All we do, as you say, we're fishing. Okay? We're throwing the net. And whatever the net gathers, that's what we're gathering. Okay? And it gathers good, it gathers bad. But the Lord will separate the good from the bad. Okay? Ultimately, the Lord sets up, the word is like a stumbling block. Those that come in, okay, eventually they'll if they're not meant to be in the truth, they're gonna fall out. Okay, which is gonna be, and it says what, and that and by that is it is manifest that they were not of us. Okay, if they leave, they are not of us. When you come into the truth, when you acknowledge that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is the way, if you fall out, you are never a part of the flock to begin with. Okay, unless the Lord makes you repent a second time. But I pray that we're part of that number that once they find this truth, they sell all that they have and they don't look back, man. I put it in my mind not to be a Lot's wife. Okay, yeah, there's no what looking back for what. Okay, there's nothing in the world for me. Knowing this truth and understanding that the world is in gross darkness, man. I understand that there's nothing else but fake love. Okay, temporary pleasure. Okay, nothing but evil and wickedness. Okay, nothing but illusions. Okay, in the world, man. I rather focus on what's real and what's everlasting. Okay, like pertaining to that reward that the Lord will give unto them that love Him. Okay, so it says here. So like, so it says here, but all these things they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not Him that sent me. Ultimately, because they are in gross darkness. Okay, just as Yahushua said, if they knew my Father, okay, if they knew Him that sent me, they would not have crucified me. Because they're in gross darkness, because they're wicked, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, so they're gonna persecute us because they don't know that we're actually serving the Lord. Because it says what, them that kill you will think that they're doing the Lord's will. That was back in those days, but in that day, when they start persecuting the church of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, during the time of Jacob's trouble, in their mind, they're doing the God's will. They're doing the greater service. They're doing a good thing to persecute us, okay, to go against us. Why? Because they're going to be in the mindset that they're doing a government, they're doing a beautiful thing, okay. The government, or the government, the people that are the wicked, okay, they're going to push a light on the Israelites, or those that fear Yahweh Hashem Al Shai, as being like terrorists, or being the number one enemy, okay. So when they put us to death, they're going to believe it's a good thing, man. There's going to be a lot of psyops. There's going to be a lot of demonization agents, okay, agencies, like it. They're going to put a bad light on us as if we are the problem, okay, when we're really the solution, when we're following after the solution, okay. But Yahweh Shai will lift up a standard, okay. The Yahweh Shai will come and deliver us in the time of the destruction. That's why we believe in, okay. Regardless of what happens or what comes our way, we believe that the Lord will come and protect us, okay. So it says here, but all these things they will do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they had no cloak for their sins. He that hated me hated my Father also. So just as we go out there in the highways and byways doing these videos, okay, pushing forth the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they have no excuse. Okay, again, being a reminder, we are being a reminder to them that there is a judgment for the iniquity that's being portrayed in the world. Okay, that the Lord is going to come to bring forth great vengeance for what they have done unto his people, the apple of his eyes. Okay, so now they have no cloak for their sins. They can, as it says, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their words, the sound of their words have went out throughout the whole earth. Okay, so they have no excuse. They know that what they're doing is wicked, and that there is a judgment coming to the world. Okay, so it says here. Let me see. So it says here, John 7:7. I'll close up with this. Okay, so it says here, the world cannot hate you, but me it hated, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. So again, we're testifying unto the world that the works that are being done therein are evil, just as Yahushua did in his time. Okay, his testimony of Yahushua is that the works that are being done in the earth are evil. Okay, and that's the vibration that we're pushing. We're telling our people to repent. Okay, we're telling our people to turn back from their evil and to seek after the Lord. Okay, and that's the vibration that we're pushing. We're telling our people to follow after Yahweh Shai rather than to follow after Satan. Okay, and that's why it's a problem to the people that are in the world. Okay, because they don't want to hear that. Okay, they would rather again follow after a lie. Okay, and that being said, okay, and that being said, now we're being demonized. Okay, we're being looked as we are the problem. We're being looked at like we are wicked, but after all, we're following after what is good. We're following after life when the rest of the world is following after death. Okay, and when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's gonna give them what they want, man. He's gonna give them what they're looking for, man. Okay, it's as if you're smoking a cigarette, so you know that smoking cigarette will lead unto cancer, will lead unto death. But that's long in the in the long run. Okay, you could die in 10 years, you could die in 5 years by smoking cigarettes. Depending on how you smoke, you could get hit with cancer the next couple months. Who knows? Okay, ultimately that comes from the Lord. But again, smoking leads unto death. Okay, so if you want to die, don't worry, you're gonna find him, man. Yahushua is gonna come, and he says what? He's gonna plead with all flesh. Okay, he's coming with the fire, he's coming with the sword to plead with all flesh, man. The slain of the Lord shall be many. If you're seeking for death, the Lord will give it to you, man. Okay, so again, that being said, we keep fighting. Okay, we keep hoping until Yahweh Hashem El Shai. Don't be dismayed. Don't be ashamed. Don't be discomforted by the fact that the world rejects you or speaks evil of you or wants you to stop speaking the truth, because now you understand that doing these things or suffering these things, it only means that you're doing the right thing in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem El Shai, and with him is our recompense. Okay, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep having faith. Okay, at the end, our reward will be given if we endure unto the end. So that being said, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Until next lesson, Shalom. Abba Babal, Kwam Yashala. Until next lesson, Lord willing, this was edified. Shalom, shalom, shalom.